All right, guys, if you are a new agent and you're feeling lost because there's a lot of training to do, you could do MLS training or KW training or Zip Forms training, all of that. Don't even worry about that yet. The number one absolute best thing you can do is follow this little checklist right here about these are the most important things you can do right now to build the foundation for your business going forward. So the people that you know, like, and trust won't care that you're a new agent and they will want to do business with you. The only problem is they don't know that you're a new agent yet, even, or that you just got your license. They will put you being a friend of theirs over the fact that you're not as experienced as someone else because they trust you. And that's the number one thing that clients are looking for is an agent that they can trust to get the job done. So follow these two steps. Now I put steps 3, 4, and 5 on here. Don't worry about this yet. We're going to help you basically from this part on. We can do a lot of it hands-on for you, like especially getting it sent to Scott Leroy, and they'll upload everything for you into Command. But these are the 2 steps that I can't do for you because I don't know who you know. So literally what I'm going to have you do, open up an Excel and make these columns A through I here. Do it in this format. It'll just be easier in the future. So have first name separated from last name, do phone, email, street. So like 123 Main Street, Fremont, California. I never remember a zip code, 12345. And then their birthday. Don't worry too much about the formatting in each of these, but have them broken into these columns. It'll be easiest later uploading into the system. But a trap people fall into is they want to say, okay, I know Jason and I think his phone number is this and I don't know what his email address is. I think he's at 123 Main Street. They go through like that. Inefficient. The most efficient way to do this is going to be literally just sit down and start thinking of everyone you know. Like, okay, I know Jason Flynn. I know Carla Upshur. I know Alam Mustafa. I know, my dad. I know my dad. I know my sister. That's a good point. Because I know my dad, I know my stepmom, right? I know my stepmom. Literally do that. Just start thinking of everybody you know and putting them in there. He lives in Georgia. She lives in Georgia. She lives in Texas. Doesn't matter. I don't care where they live because I can help them anywhere in the nation through a referral network. I just need to get them built into my CRM. So just start naming everyone you can. The average person knows 250 people, which is why we said 200 contacts. Just get 200 contacts into this sheet. Now, once you go through all the names, that's where we can start going this direction and start worrying about all the extra details. That's step 2, complete the Excel data, right? So that's where we'll actually say, okay, I'm going to pull up my contacts and I can say, okay, Jason Flynn. You're going to see I pop up here like 5 times. I can start pulling out that information and I can drop it into Excel. Now, then I'll do the same thing for Carla, same thing for Alam. Now, if I start to identify gaps, like let's say I know my phone number, I'm just going to do, like I know the phone number, I know the email, but let's say I don't know the address because it's pretty common that maybe you don't know your friend's addresses. That's fine. I just happen to remember he's January 5th, but I don't know the year. That's fine. I don't need the year. Now, go ahead and leave these gaps for now. What you're going to do is kind of fill in the most you can. The kind of step, almost think of it this way, is step 2B is call the people, fill the gaps. So this is where, I'm going to call Jason and just have a chat with him. Say, hey, haven't talked to you in a long time. How you doing? I'm not trying to ask him if he's looking to buy or sell a house. It might come up, but that's not my goal here. My goal is just to check in and say, how you doing? Have a conversation with him. And then when I ask him how he's doing, he's going to go, I just moved. I just got a new job. I'm real happy, blah, blah, blah. He's going to naturally say, how about you? How have you been? And I'm going to say, oh, it's great. I just got my license. I decided to start a career in real estate. And I'm actually trying to complete all this information, trying to update my system. And I just realized I don't have your address. What's your address? Super simple conversation. And sure, not every single person will want to give their address. That's okay. If they don't want to give it, fine, but at least try to get it first before you just say, I doubt he would give me his address. If you don't have their phone number, you know, a great way to get that through is Facebook, is going on Facebook, searching the person and sending them a message. Hey, haven't talked to you in a while. You know, can I get your number? Just like start the conversations. Now, if something happens and you're not able to complete 100% of the information, that's okay. Like when you look at mine, you can see now I have more addresses and they're just not loaded into Command yet, but you can see I only have emails for half my people right now, and I have phone numbers for 60%. Goal is to get these at least up to the 80%. It's the green line on the outside. I want to get these at least to probably 75-80% in each category. And that's going to really set you up for success, because what it's going to do is kind of give us this foundation to assign these smart plans, which is going to automate some of this follow-up for us. And then following the smart plans is where it's going to tell us, hey, it's time to give, we're going to call these people once a quarter, and it's telling us it's time to give that person a call. Maybe it's not a call, maybe it's a text, maybe it's a Facebook message, something like that. But it's going to tell us right here in the tasks, in the task list on Command, it's going to tell us each time it's time to reach out to one of those people. That's how we're going to use technology, not to automate our contact with the people, but to automate reminders, to use technology to create a better relationship with these people, right? I don't want to use technology to automate my relationship with them, but I do want to use it. If I know 250 people, I do want to use it to keep in better touch with them, especially because like when we come into my contacts, hold on, let's see, go to all contacts. And I'm going to have, we have 1,344 contacts. There's no way I can possibly remember. Like, I haven't talked to this guy in a long, long time, right? Because I don't have his contact information. But I can't possibly try to remember to keep in touch with 1,344 people 4 times a year. But I can use Command to automate that for me, to tell me, it'll drop a little task right here saying, hey, this week it's time to call these people. But again, that's getting ahead of ourselves. The first 2 steps are get the names into Excel and start filling in the gaps. Then once that's done, here, I'll put a little extra step on here for you. Email Carla. Once you're done with that list, email me or Carla, and we'll help you get set up with Scott Leroy Marketing, who's going to upload it into Command for you. And then we'll show you how to easily assign the smart plans in a systematic way that's going to work out better. And then all you have to do after that is start following this. All this shouldn't take you more than a week, maybe 2 weeks at the top if you're leading a pretty busy life. But make this your priority. Don't worry about YouTube. Don't worry about all these other trainings right now. Make this your priority for the next week or 2, at least by the end of November. Make this your priority. That's going to give you the foundation. We're going to launch your business, start getting you business into that, launching into 2021, getting you some January business. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. You know how to get a hold of me. That's my fake phone number, but that is my real email address. Get in touch. Let's chat. But here's your first 2 steps to launch your business. All right. Go do that. Have a great day. Let me know if you have questions.